Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. So this is actually my first drive on the 88s since, well, actually I haven't driven the car since October. It is currently March. I know I've been incredibly busy. It's been a wild couple months, wild couple year to put it at that, but finally warmed up enough. It's like 70 degrees out right now, and I wanted to get the car out, drive it, see how it feels, and man, it feels incredible, especially after not driving it for so long. But the car looks so good on the E88s. I know it's kind of washed out. You can't really see it too much because it's so sunny out. But I'm just really happy with the overall drive and the fitment and everything. And there is the front fitment with the 265/35. Then out back here, this is the 295/30. I still think I'm going to throw a 3mm spacer on, which I already have back in the garage, so I may do that. But the point of this video is not only just to kind of show you guys the car out and about, but we're actually headed up to Auto Couture to get the diff bushings and the diff bracket done this week. And I wanted to take the car out, go for a little spin, make sure everything is okay, and sure enough it is. But I'm very, very excited to get that installed on the car. It's been, I've had it for a couple months just hanging out over winter, and now it's time to finally get that on and see what it's all about. Also, I got a custom steering wheel done by Hydescraft USA that did the inserts for my Recaros. Chris is the owner. He does everything. Did an amazing job with the M texture Recaro inserts, and I actually sent him over my Sparko wheel that I'm going to be putting in here with the JQ Works. I'm very much looking forward to getting that back, getting the JQ Works hub on there and trying that and see what I think of that. I'm very, very much looking forward to driving it this year. Last year was just kind of a crapshoot. It was just so much going on that I didn't get a chance to really drive it too much. But this year I'm really planning on putting a lot of miles on it. But man, oh man, car looks incredible. Love, love, love the 88s on here. It just really kind of brought it back to the level that I wanted. I love the RAs, but the 88s for me are just kind of it. I know they're not for everybody, but man, look at this thing. Just looks so good. So good in person. It's hard to kind of capture here in the sun here in the daylight on video, but it just looks incredible. Matter of fact, I even have the diff kit in the trunk since I'm headed up there. As you can see, KMP looks amazing, and I can't wait to get this thing on. Also, you can see right here, I have a new seal for my E88, that 3-piece wheel life, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So the driver front has a small leak on the back side of the seal, so I got brand new seals. Auto Couture's got to take care of that for me and get that all situated and sorted. So they're going to dismantle this wheel, throw the new seal on, and it'll be good to go. Everything else is sealed perfectly and no issues. It's just kind of the nature of a 3-piece wheel, especially E88s are kind of known for that. So it kind of comes with the course of having something like this. But man, look at this thing. I want to take some pictures real quick. I know it's not ideal with all the sun, but you know, I just want to capture this moment because I'm really, really enjoying the car right now. After not driving it for about 5 or 6 months, it's crazy to get back in this thing and see what it's all about. But all right, I'm gonna go take some shots, go for a little bit more of a drive, and then I'll catch back up with you guys later in the week. I'm gonna be leaving the car there, and actually my buddy is actually bringing up his C8 Corvette as well. He's gonna give me a ride home as well, but he's getting a Corsa Extreme exhaust installed on his C8. And that'll be fun to kind of throw this in the video and hear some American muscle. And that thing should sound pretty cool. So, but I'll catch back up with you guys later in the week. Good morning. We are headed up to Auto Couture right now. It's a beautiful morning right now, and we are on our way to go get the KMP differential kit installed, which includes the dual bracket and the bushings. We're getting the driver front BBS E88 resealed since there is a small leak. I got new seals with me from BBS, so we're going to get that sorted out. Also, I'm getting an oil change done since I don't hit the interval, the amount of miles in order to get an oil change, so I just do it once a year. And since I'm going to be up there, we're going to get that knocked out. So looking forward to getting this done. This is something that I actually have been talking about for the better part of a year. I started talking about a differential kit about a year ago, making videos, going over the different options and everything like that, and I decided on the KMP for a couple of different reasons. One, the KMP actually lifts the diff 10 millimeters, and when you're lowered like me, it actually throws off the geometry of the axles and the drive shaft and everything ever so slightly, so it prematurely wears things out a little bit quicker as opposed to if you were at stock height. So lifting the diff up a few millimeters is actually going to realign everything and get everything back in proper geometry, and everything will work properly, and it will prolong the life of the components, and it's going to be all good. So not only that, but it's, like I said, it's going to lift the diff kit 10 millimeters, which is good for me since I am actually lower, and it's going to give me a little bit more clearance overall. Now, I personally don't have any clearance issues with the diff, but extra reassurance having that extra 10 millimeters off the ground just to keep it nice and safe. And last but not least, probably my favorite and main reason why I want to do this is because of the performance aspect of it. One, you get some awesome differential whine, so it's going to sound like a race car. Really looking forward to it. Also, number two, it's going to help keep the rear wheels more planted on the ground, so when you're kind of going from a dig or you're driving more aggressively, you're not going to get any of that wheel hop. Going to keep the rear wheels nice and planted. And last but not least, the car is going to feel more responsive since there's no play in the drivetrain or anything, or in the diff or anything moving around. It's going to allow it to put the power to the wheels much better and more directly. So the car is going to feel a little bit more peppier, a little bit better overall. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. This is one of those modifications that a lot of people say it's night and day, and I kind of want to see what it's all about. So we are headed up there right now. I'm actually dropping the car off for a few days to get all this work done. And then actually my buddy, as I mentioned earlier in the video, he's dropping off, or he's there right now with his Corvette, his C8, getting a Corsa Extreme exhaust installed on his car. So he's gonna give me a ride home. We're gonna get some nice American muscle sounds for the channel and hear how this thing sounds, because he's been talking about this for the better part of a year. So I'm looking forward to kind of hearing his reaction and seeing what this thing can sound like. So I'm gonna cruise on up there, meet up with the guys, get everything situated, and I'll catch back up with you guys shortly. All right, guys, so it is about a week later. Everything is done. Car is back. It feels absolutely incredible. Just to go over what Auto Couture got done. So we did the KMP differential brace with bushings. We did an oil change. They actually painted the hubs. I already had these done when I first did my TE37s, but they actually repainted them, got them all prepped and everything. They look incredible. So much cleaner than when I had it, because they properly did it. It just looks really, really good. Also, we resealed the front driver E88. This was leaking a little bit. The seal was actually okay, but there was a little bit of powder residue from when I got these custom done on the seal area. So that's why it was leaking. So they cleaned all that up and everything is good now. The only thing that I have currently is the TPMS that are in here, which are brand new, are not functioning. So they're actually sending me out a new set of TPMS, Performance Euroworks. We're gonna get them swapped over and everything is gonna be good. Otherwise, the car feels absolutely incredible. On the way home, it was such a beautiful drive home. I wasn't sure what I was gonna think of the added differential noise, the whine, but I absolutely love it. and it's actually less than I was anticipating, which is good. But at the same time, you can still hear it. It still feels super raw. It really just enhances the overall driving experience. The car just feels so much more planted. The rear end just feels so much more connected to the ground. The car just feels super tight, super direct, best it's ever felt. I couldn't be happier with everything that was done at Auto Couture. Matt, all the guys, Tommy, everybody. So much hospitality every single time I go there. But the KMP differential bracket, gonna be kind of hard to show. But if you look underneath, you can kind of see the silver above the bracket right there. That is the actual bracket. So I'll show you the stock. I'll put up on the screen the stock bracket so you guys can see that it only had one bushing, whereas this has dual bushings on either side. Plus it has the aluminum bushings that go into the bracket there, as well as the Delrin and stronger bushings that go in the front carrier area, which just totally transforms this car. It makes it feel like it should. Honestly, the back end, before I got this done, it felt kind of a little squirrely. I would get a lot of wheel hop when I was really getting into it. Now that is completely removed. The car just feels super planted and amazing. I do need to clean the car up. It is pretty darn filthy. We got some rain the last few days, and we were trying to get it cleaned up before I picked it up. But we weren't able to get it done just because of a time crunch and everything like that. But I do plan on cleaning it up very soon and getting this car kind of dialed back in. But man, oh man, I am so thrilled with how this car has turned out, how it feels. If anybody is looking to do a differential kit, I highly recommend doing it. It is such a huge improvement. Obviously, as you can see, it was a lot of work. You had to drop the entire rear subframe to get to it, and not something that I wanted to do on my back in the garage. So I was more than happy to pay and let the professionals do it at Auto Couture Motoring. So some of the things that I am noticing with the differential bracket installed and the bushings is obviously you get a little bit more NVH. What that means is noise, vibration, and harshness. And the reason why I wanted it in this car is because it's kind of watered down from the factory, which is to be expected, because this car is kind of a all-in-one. You know, it's supposed to be a car that you can commute in. It's supposed to be a car that you can track, do everything in. But for me, this is the fun car. This is the quote-unquote track car, the weekend car, and I want that more of a raw experience, and being able to kind of enhance it with the rear differential wind, a little bit more NVH from the Auto Solutions short shift kit, and now the bushings and everything in the differential. It just takes it to another level, and it truly makes it feel like an actual M car. Now the whine that I do here, I notice it at higher speeds, you know, around 75-ish, 80 plus is when I really start to hear the whine. Otherwise, just kind of driving around town, you really don't notice it too much. One thing that is introduced is a little bit more clunking when you're shifting gears and everything, and decel and accelerating, just because of the stronger bushings that are holding it more firmly, as opposed to the rubber bushings that kind of move around and allow that NVH to dissipate in the stock carrier and bushings. But otherwise, highly recommend it. KMP, like I said, it lifted up the diff 10 millimeters, so it gives me a little bit more extra clearance, so which is great, because obviously you can tell this car is pretty darn low, and having that extra clearance is only going to help. Team Shrimmer actually uses a variation of the KMP kit, so that is another reason why I decided to go with this one over all the others. There's some other great ones out there, but I felt that the KMP was the most complete, most put together, and it was kind of very sought after, so I decided to go with it. Super happy with it. Highly recommend it if you guys are looking to kind of enhance your overall F80 M3 experience. Next up for the F80 M3, we are going to get the JQ Works steering wheel installed. Absolutely love this thing. I was actually playing around with it. I kind of assembled the actual hub and steering wheel. I got the steering wheel back from Hydescraft USA from Chris, who did the custom work on it. It looks incredible, feels amazing. I also did all the programming and everything for the buttons, so it's all set. All you gotta do is actually just install it into the car. But otherwise, that is going to be the next thing. I do need to throw on the 3mm spacers out back, and that's pretty much it. A few little things here and there. Obviously, I got to clean up the car and all that, but I'm just so thrilled with how the car is just sitting, feeling, sounding, everything about it. It's just incredible. And I really can't wait to get that JQ Works steering wheel on, because that's going to really just make this car amazing. So, but that is going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all about the differential kit or anything else on the F80 M3, please ask them in the comments below. But in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.